Heroes here, and we really need to update the card games on the logo because we are showing you some Dragon Ball Super games today. I've played some games with this deck, so I'm gonna do the Dragon Ball Super stuff a little bit differently. I'm not gonna talk over. I'm gonna just show you some replays from some games that we've had with this deck, and then yeah. But I'm gonna show you guys a deck profile stuff. So I'm playing a really janky Universe 7 Red Goku deck right now. Like it's so janky, but it's good and it's winning games, which is kind of hilarious. Um Obviously still working on getting packs and stuff to buy to get the cards. If you guys know any good websites that sell the card codes, just the card codes, and we'll email it to you, kind of like the Pokemon card code stores do. Let me know in the comments. I would really like to finish this deck and maybe start building something else. And I don't have easy access to buying boxes of the card sets just yet. So let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about the deck. Let me know what you make changes. Obviously, as I'm going through this deck profile, I'm going to tell you guys some of the cards that I'm obviously know I need more of and some of the cards that I want to change. So we're using the Red Universe 7 Goku leader. On its unawakened side, draw one card when we attack. When our life is at 4 or less, flip it over and awaken. When we awaken during our turn, all of our Universe 7 cards get plus 5,000 power, and when we attack, we get to draw a card. So that is the leader. I love it. And so let's get into the cards. So we are running 4 copies of the FB01004 Whis. Really good card. It's a 1-drop, 10,000 power, combos for 5. Has the ability on our main phase to choose one of our opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 5,000 power for the turn. I was initially, when I first started building this deck, I was initially running the other 1-drop Whis that on play reduces the cost. I think the first game we're going to show you is using that Whis instead. But I was thinking about it and talking it over with chat when we were streaming those games, that I thought that going with this Whis was better because I can always drop the attack power and it combos in really nicely with some of our other attack dropping cards. So we're running 3 copies of Basil. He is from the second set, and he's a 1-drop, 5,000 combos for 5,000. On when you play him, look at the top 5 cards from your deck and reveal up to 1 non-Basil card with a cost of 4 or less and tournament of power in its special traits and add it to your hand. Place the rest on the deck and bottom of the order. This lets us shuffle through. I'm running 3 because I only have 3. 3 copies of Master Roshi. He is a 1-drop, 5,000 attack, 5,000 combo. On play, draw a card. If you're familiar with the old Dragon Ball card game, you remember how great cards like Majin Buu was for early blue decks. Same thing. There's a Piccolo that does the same thing. Let you draw one. So I guess it's really like on what you feel, what you want, who you prefer. We love some Master Roshi here. We love Piccolo too. So we're running 2 copies of this hit. This is from the first set. It is 20,000, 2-drop, 5,000 combo. 1 attacking, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, then choose one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 5,000 power for the turn. If you're familiar with Dragon Ball Super, you know your opponent will always try to keep you from awakening. So they'll keep you at like 5 life, so you can't awaken. So having self damage inflicting cards like this is key if you want to get to your higher power on your leader, and if you want to get to like your better effect. Because like all of these leaders have the same ability. They don't do a lot. It's when they awaken that they get really good. So obviously your opponent's going to try to keep you from awakening. We also have one of these sweet alternate art hits here as well, which is really cool. Again, I would run an extra one of these if I had it, but again, we're new to Fusion World, so we're doing the best we can. 3 copies of this Vegeta is 20,000 combos for 5,000, and on our turn, when it battles an opponent's battle card, it gets plus 10,000. This is really cool because we have a lot of cards that reduce battle power of our opponent's battle cards, so we can use that and combo it up with this to get over, or make them combo more to keep battle cards on the field they want to keep, which will let us get more free shots in on their leader. We're running 1 copy of this Goku. from the first set. 25,000 power, 0 combo power, has for 3 with 2 reds. So I guess if we ever get to play multiple colors, you can have that. On play, this is another self-awakener. Add 1 card from your life to your hand, then choose one of your opponent's battle cards with 20,000 power or less and KO it. Your opponent has like a pesky 25,000. You can combo it up really nicely with this Whis and be able to get rid of it. This Whis will drop its power by 5,000, and then you play the Goku and you take it out. Again, I want to run more of these. Same with this Gohan. I like this Gohan. Gohan's my favorite character, if you guys don't know that. 20,000, 3-drop, combos for 5,000. On play, choose all of your opponent's battle cards, and they get minus 10,000 for the turn. You can, again, do some crazy cool stuff with this Whis. If you have multiples of them out on the field, you can drop 2 things that are 15 by 5 to make them both 10,000. Then you can take them out with Gohan. 1 copy of this Goku. I'm actually surprised that I don't have more copies of this. It's uncommon. Critical, 25,000, 3-drop, 5,000. Critical is always nice because your opponent has to put those cards in the discard pile. I don't know if he'll be in the final build. Most of this stuff is a little bit of placeholder, but some of it is actually working out really well, including this Gohan. We're running 3 of them. 20,000, 3-drop, 5,000 combo. If our leaders awaken on our turn, he becomes a 25,000. When you think about it, combo it up with Goku's 30,000 is phenomenal. With Goku's 5,000 makes it 30,000 on our turn. Really good when we're also dropping our opponent's battle powers as well. 1 attacking, add 1 card from your life to your hand, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 15,000 for the turn. We have 2 of the regular ones and 1 of the very nice, very, very nice alternate arts. This might be my favorite looking card that I've come across so far. 2 copies of this 3-drop Vegeta. Choose all your opponent's battle cards with 5,000 power or less and KO them. A lot of decks play a lot of 5,000 cards that draw. Greens play there's a couple Bulmas that draw, so being able to take them all out and prevent our opponents from comboing with them on their turn is kind of cool. 10,000 on the shield, which is really nice. Really good card. I don't know if it's going to be in our final build. It's really kind of feels like a placeholder at this point. Same with this. 2 copies of this Android 17, 20,000 power, 10,000 combo, 3-drop. Permanent on your opponent's turn, it gets 5,000, which is going to make it a little bit harder for them to KO. And we can add up to 1 on play. We can add 1 card from our life to our hand. So lots of self-awakening going on here. 2 copies of this Beerus, 20,000 power plus 5,000 shield, 3 cost. It's critical, which is always nice. On 1 attacking, we choose one of our other battle cards, and it gets plus 5,000. Really good for setting up some like big plays, especially if we can get a late game with one of the other cards we're going to talk about here in a hot minute. 2 copies of this Krillin. I actually kind of like this Krillin. I thought maybe when it came out, when I got other cards, I was going to take it out, but I'm actually really liking this card. 15,000, 4-drop, 10,000 shield. Choose up to one of our opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 20,000 power for the turn, which is really good. Obviously, we want more of this guy. This guy is so good. Son Goku at 30,000 power, 4 cost. On play, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gains minus 15,000 for the turn. And then when this card KOs an opponent's battle card, deal 1 damage to your opponent. That is fantastic. We can get a damage on our opponent after we've dropped some attack, and then get a free damage on our opponent, which is really cool. I want more of these guys. 1 copy of this Kefla. This is just a really good card in general. Allows us to put some extra pressure on the board. If our leader's awakened, this card gains 5,000, 20,000, 4-drop, 10,000 shield. Draw 1 card, then play up to 1 battle card with a cost of 3 or less and Tournament of Power in its special traits from your hand. I like to use this in combination with this Gohan as a nicer way to get this Gohan on the field. You can put 2 bodies that are really strong on the field and get some extra damage going on. It also works with that's not it. This one. This Vegeta is also really good with it. This 7. I also hear this Tournament of Power that I like comboing with it. The Goku, we have different ways that we can get it on the field. 3 copies of this Gohan. I really like this Gohan as well. It's critical, 25,000, 4-drop, 5,000 shield. 1 attacking, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards. It gets minus 10,000 for the turn. Then we have the cool starter deck foil one too, which is really cool. One, I obviously want this is another card I want more copies of. The 5-drop Beerus, 35,000, 5-drop doesn't combo, which kind of hurts me at some point. Another critical, discard a card from your hand, destroy all of our opponent's battle cards with 25,000 power or less. Like and you can do some cool stuff here with all of our attack dropping that we have. Really good stuff. We have 3 copies of the starter deck Son Goku, the 35,000 double strike. This card inflicts 2 damage instead of 1/1 attacking. If you're familiar with Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super Masters, you know how deadly that can get. Choose up to one of our opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 20,000 power for the turn. We have the cool foily with the beanies. And then rounding out our battle cards, we have 4 copies of Shin. Super combo. If you're familiar with Dragon Ball, Super Masters, you know what super combos are when you use them on your turn. Actually, I think in Masters is when you use them on any turn. This card gets plus 10,000 combo power, so it becomes a 20,000 combo on your turn. Still on your opponent's turn. Still a 10,000 combo on your turn. Not bad. And you also don't get to draw a card anymore. I think that's actually kind of cool. But let me know what you think about the nerf to super combos for Fusion World. Getting into our extra cards, we're running 2 copies of Assemble Representatives of Universe 7. When we play it in the main, we can look at our 5 cards of our deck and search for a Universe 7, put the rest in the bottom of the deck in any order. And then choose your leader. If we activate in the battle, choose your leader up to one of your battle cards. It gets plus 15,000 power for the battle. 2 copies of Glimpse of Hidden Arrogance. Choose your leader up to one of your battle cards, and it gets plus 25,000 power for the battle. Then if you have a battle card with 30,000 or more, which in this deck, late game, we probably will definitely, add up to 1 battle card with a cost of 4 or less to your hand from your drop zone. 2 copies of Sphere Destruction. I actually want more of these. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 25,000 power or less and KO it. Then if your opponent's at 4 more damage, deal 1 damage to them. And rounding out our extras, we have God Kamehameha. If you have no battle cards, reduce the cost of this by 1. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 30,000 power or less and KO it. So this is the deck. It is super janky, I'm aware, but I'm loving it right now. We have a couple games for you that we've played. Again, I'm just going to show you guys the games. We're not going to talk over them. So let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Arrows TCG. Follow me on any of my other socials down there. Would love to interact with you guys and talk about Dragon Ball Super Fusion World or Masters. I also kind of want to get back into Masters. So we're hopefully going to be posting some Masters content in the near future. I wish Masters had a online client like this. Bandai, get on it. But yeah, let's get into the games. Ding the notification bell if you want to be alerted to whenever we post new content. We're doing all card game content here. It's always a fun time, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
ほらワクワクしてきたぞ。この俺が相手をしてやろう。いい戦いにしような。かかってきやがれ。この俺が相手をしてやろう。行くぞ。この俺が相手をしてやろう。
の俺が相手をしてやろう。かかってこい。終わりにしてやる。こんなものか。行くぞ。こんなものか。覚悟はいいか。この俺が相手をしてやろう。行くぞ。覚悟はいいか。この俺が相手をしてやろう。行くぞ。
ほらワクワクしてきたぞ。やれるだけのことはやってみます。いい戦いにしような。頑張ります。